Hey everyone, it's Cazz Boylan, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that attended the bingo launch over the weekend. We had so much fun with so many beautiful ladies. Each of us showcased different products. My product that I showcased was the Tropical Escape. It is my favourite out of the catalogue. Page 121. If you haven't got your catalogue, let me know and I'll get you one. But what I thought I'd do today is show you how to create a quick and simple card using the beautiful Tropical Chick paper and the framelits and stamp sets. Alright, let's get started. This is the beautiful card that we're going to be using today with the Tropical Chic stamp set and matching framelits. So to get started, what we're going to need is, for our card base, we're going to cut our A4 piece of cardstock. So imagine your A4 piece of cardstock. We're just going to cut it in half. And so that will measure 10.5 by 21 centimeters. Let's bring in our bone folder, give it a really nice crease. And then what we're going to do, we're going to team it up with the Granny Apple Green. Now with this set, you can actually purchase a card pack that has Granny Apple Green, Shaded Spruce, and I think it's Pink Pirouette that complement beautifully with this set. So we'll just pop that on top, like so. Now, this one here is 14.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters. I will have all of the dimensions on my blog late this afternoon. Alright, and then this is one of the beautiful DSP papers that I've decided to use. As you can see, it's gorgeous on both sides. So this one is going to be measuring 19.8 centimeters across by 14 high. So what we'll do is we'll just put some snail adhesive on this too. Now when you see how fast this is to create, this is what I love about Stampin' Up! Products. Because it all complements each other. It takes the hard part of crafting out of it. So there's our card base ready to go. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to get in a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock, and we're going to stamp our philodendron, and I've decided to use our beautiful Granny Apple Green ink. I'm just going to ink it up, and we need 2 of these, so I'll just 1, 2, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the hibiscus flower as well while we're here. We'll run it through the big shot at the same time. So for our hibiscus, what I've decided, like all beautiful flowers, it's always lighter in the center of the throat of the flower and then darker on the outside, especially with hibiscus. So what we're going to do is we are going to use Blushing Bride. I'm going to ink that up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in one of our daubers and our lovely lipstick, and we're going to ink it up, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to sponge the outside edge of the flower like so, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp it. Now remember, you do need 2 of these, so make sure you give it a wipe in between with your Stampin' Scrub or your new chamois, otherwise you'll transfer lovely lipstick to your lighter coloured ink, which you don't want to do. Let's ink it up again. I love this technique. So you can imagine with the rhododendron leaves, if you go for the lighter on the inside and then maybe some of the new Shaded Spruce on the outside, that'd look gorgeous too. There we go. Beautiful. And what we'll do, we'll just shut up these inks, and I'm going to bring in the big shot and the framelits, and we're going to cut these babies out. Okay, so we put our little stamps here, and we'll grab our framelits, and what we're going to do is we're just going to pop the framelit around the stamp and the hibiscus also. This way we can do 2 at the same time. Ooh, make a bit of noise. Now, never be afraid of that cracking noise. All it is the framelit actually going through to the plastic, which you really want it to do. So we'll just cut those those out, pop them aside, and we'll just do the next two. Lovely. Take those out and pop it aside. Gorgeous. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in this piece for our sentiment. And what we're going to do, we're going to actually heat emboss this one. So I picked the thank you out of it. And we're going to get some Versamark ink. We're going to ink up our stamp pad. We're going to pop it on, hold it for a few seconds, and then we'll bring in our white embossing powder. Pour it over so you know it's covered. Always like to give it a good flick and a blow. Pop that aside, and then we'll bring in our heat tool. A little bit noisy. You can see it change. You see how it's starting to get a nice gloss about it? Gorgeous. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to bring in our card, and with this one we're going to use our dimensionals and prop it up on the card. Just gonna pop this on here. While we're still here, what we might do is we might just add this inner sentiment sheet. Line that up. While we're here, we might actually add a little bit of the philodendron stamp in the corner. Stamp off, and then just add a little bit. Love adding a little bit just to the inside of the card. It just sort of finishes it off. Gorgeous. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our philodendrons and our gorgeous little flowers. And we'll bring those dimensionals back in again. I always get nervous doing these videos, but a friend of mine said you can be nervous and you can be scared, but you've got to keep going. So I'm doing it regardless. So thank you for those that bear with me and listen to these actual videos. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop this on like so. Like that. And then we'll add some dimensionals to the back of this. Now we've got those dimensionals on, we'll just pop on these hibiscus flowers. Isn't it funny? Just that little tiny bit of shading around the outside just makes that flower pop. Pop this one on here. Isn't that beautiful? So simple, so quick, which is what I love about Stampin' Up the most. I can whip up a card in 10 minutes. Now, if you liked any of the products that we used today, I'll pop up a link to my online store. If you'd like to recreate this card, I will have all the dimensions on my blog. Thanks for stopping by. Happy stamping, Cazz.